what's going on with the Acolyte is that it's getting bombed, and like they're putting out social media posts like on Instagram and stuff, and the hate bandwagon has been following them all around social media, just bombarding them with boos and even like more inane comments. Oh, that's the Acolytes. What do I do? I think it's pretty clear that the fan base, Star Wars fan base, is sending a message to Lucasfilm that this is not what we want to see. We don't want to see material like this. Stop doing this. And if Star Wars is pig-headed enough to say, no, I don't care what the fans want. This is what we want, and we're going to push this out to you, and you're going to like it no matter what. Like, it's that mentality that's going to make them ruin the brand, and that is ruining the brand of Star Wars. And they've got it, like, yes, I'm sorry, but the majority of the fan base of Star Wars is male-based. And people would go along with the story if it was a good story. But we're going to watch episode 4 tonight here. And I'm going to be calling out story structure. And I'm going to ask you guys, who is the main character of the Acolyte? Because we're 3 episodes in, and I still don't know who exactly the main character is. Like, who are we rooting for? Is it supposed to be May, Osha, or Saul? Like, which arc is going to be completed by the end that will give us viewers, as normal story viewers, satisfaction? And if I don't have a solid, complete answer to that by the end of episode 4, halfway through the season, I'm going to be joining the rest of the people in the 14% of saying that this is not quality storytelling. And I'm going to cry quite loudly. But Leslie Headland, I just, it's showing in the craft. She's not a master storyteller. She's a storyteller of mediocre devices. I would say, like, we look at House of the Dragon, and in that first episode, the opening scene, you guys know how I always cry about opening scenes, about the opening scene's got to be something big to bring us in, to hammer us home that we're all on board for it. What did House of the Dragon do? They had 2 guys up on the ice wall having this conversation about impending doom coming their way. And that was supposed to be like foreshadowing of kind of like, well, whatever happens down there going on right now with the Targaryens is small compared to what's coming. And we know what's coming, but it's like that entire scene was just dialogue, and it was good enough to hook us in, right? That's the caliber of writing that Star Wars needs, so that when something like the Acolyte comes along and you want to maybe have it a little bit more rich with the drama and the dialogue between 2 characters, that it's strong enough to hook us in. And Leslie Headland has proved to us that she is not of that caliber. Anyway, I went on with that for a while. I'm sorry about that. Arglass says, the fans are stagnant within the Skywalker timeline. I'm reserving judgment on the Acolyte until the final episode drops. But yeah, for me, it's just it's story structure. It's like, we should know by now sort of who our main character is, and what their main motivations are. Do we know what Osha's main motivation is yet? Does she care about May killing other people? Like, do we? Anyway, we got sidetracked there. It was a good conversation, though. Let's get back on track with Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele's next movie. Jordan Peele's 4th film secures 2026 release date, and there were talks last couple of weeks ago that he was maybe going to join the